Even after the Minnesota Vikings came back, got it done 33-30, miraculous come from behind win in Buffalo, considered one of the best teams in the National Football League in their building where they hadn't lost since the freaking 60s when leading at halftime by 14 points. No big deal. We knew, like you and I knew the facts, that the national media jabroni haircuts were going to find a way to just twist the narratives and completely still poo-poo on the Vikings. And we knew it was going to happen, even though it feels like the nation as a whole is coming around to the purple. And even though I understand, as a fan, you should just be like, F them, F the media, keep receipts, let them hate. If they hate, let them hate and watch the money pile up. I fully get that. But it really sucks because, like, the casual non-Vikings fans across the nation, they don't watch every game. They see the narratives and stuff on the news and the media, and they get the impression like, oh, the Vikings must not be very good. I mean, even though they're 8-1, they must all be flukes because they're all one-score games. Even though the Chiefs won a mass of one-score games when they won the Super Bowl back in 2020. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. But So ESPN writer Seth Walder did up a ranking of all 32 teams into playoff tiers, right? And you would think, all right, so the Vikings, second best record in the National Football League, that they would get a little bit of respect. That they would get the time of day in these rankings, baby. It would make a lot of sense, right? Because, yeah, the Eagles would be up there. Yeah, the Chiefs. Yeah, the Bills. Interesting. Interesting. Now, this is behind the ESPN paywall, and plus, I really don't want to give it the time of day because, first off, Vikings are not considered a Tier 1 team in his eyes, but the team that the Vikings just went into their building and came back from 14 points at halftime, 17 points in the third quarter, they're above the Vikings. Even though the Bills are third in the AFC East, they've already lost to the Dolphins, they've already lost to the Jets, they have to play the Patriots twice still, and they just got shown the door by the Vikings, who won 7 straight games. Oh, yeah, the Bills. Yeah, because Josh Allen and his elbow is perfectly fine. Oh, yeah, they're Tier 1. They may not even make the playoffs, but they're Tier 1, ahead of the Vikings, even though the Vikings just beat their ass. Come on. It's just so disingenuous. It really is. And I mean, this is on par with Sports Illustrated's Connor Orr having the Vikings below the Packers mid-season in his power rankings, right? This is up there with that, and it's ridiculous. Like people get paid a lot of money to put this out there, huh? Like this is ESPN's premium offerings, really. Really, saying that, oh, well, these teams the Vikings are in the same tier as the Ravens, 6-3, who've been wildly inconsistent this year. They're in the same tier as the Cowboys, who just blew a 14-point lead on the road against a very bad Packers team, and also coming to historic U.S. Bank Stadium. And all the way, Trevon Diggs, this legendary future Hall of Fame cornerback who gave up 3 touchdowns to Christian Watson. Yeah, the rookie from NDSU. Yeah, that guy. Cool. But it's just... again, it's so massively frustrating. I understand we need to do the, hey, if they hate, let them hate, whatever. They're going to be wrong, and the Vikings just keep racking up and stacking up wins. But when does it turn? Like, what happens? Like, after the Vikings beat the Cowboys at home, after the Vikings beat the Patriots, I almost screwed that up. After the Vikings beat the Patriots at home, Thursday Night Football, Thanksgiving night, did they get respect then? They would have beaten, first off, they beat the Bills, which was everyone's Super Bowl darlings before the season, myself included. And then they beat America's team's ass, and then they beat Belichick. Like, do we get respect then? Like, what? If not, then when? Huh? Do we have to beat the major market teams like the Jets and the Giants who have been upstarts? Do we do that? Do we beat, the circus show of Just Saturday and the Colts? Do we do that? Do we beat the Packers' ass twice? Oh, do we beat... Oh, Justin Fields is rising as a star. He's 1-6 in his last 7 games, but congratulations on the stats. Cool. Like, what happens? We get in the playoffs, we beat the Eagles' ass in the rematch, huh? We go to the Super Bowl, we beat the Bills again, hoist that Jerome Barty, and what happens? Is ESPN and Seth Walder be like, well, it's just one Super Bowl? Again, I get it. I get it. They're always going to be national. They're always going to be jabronis. They're always going to be haircuts. But, I mean, it at a certain point, it's just flat out lying. It is, but I digress. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. ESPN still hates the Vikings. Shocker. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.